zoom in on this for you here as well. So crews will be working in here. They'll have flag crews helping to direct traffic, but also you'll have some stop and go traffic there as well. And again, this will run through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So, just know after 3 o'clock you should be okay, but that runs through this weekend. Chances are it'll be back again, so just keep it tuned right here and we'll keep you posted as that Alcoa Highway project continues between now and 2027. All right, also, if you're going to be traveling in Blount County on I-140, or really it's 162 at this point, Pellissippi Parkway, once you get past Alcoa Highway heading toward Old Knoxville Highway, that section from Cusick Road all the way down to 33, you're going to have some lane closures through there. They're working on I want to say this is a bridge. Yeah, it's some bridge work in that area, an overpass. You've got the one here at Cusick, you've got another one here at Russell Road. So crews have been working in this area, and that's why you got some not as many lanes to work with, but expect that again next week along 162 Pellissippi Parkway. Again, once you get past Alcoa Highway heading toward 33. So just something to keep in mind. And then another stop for you. This one here takes us back to Knox County. This is I-40 right there at the Rutledge Pike interchange. So this is mile marker 392, and beginning Monday and running through Thursday next week, you've got some lane closures that are going to be scheduled. The work will be taking place between 9 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. So this is not going to be overnight work. This is going to be during the bulk of the day, so just be prepared. They've got some bridge inspections they have to do here. If you recall, 40 actually crosses over Rutledge Pike in this interchange here. So crews are going to be out here working. You will have some lane closures. I would say you could probably expect some issues on 11W below, but definitely 40, you will see some lane closures as well beginning on Monday. And that will run through Thursday, weather permitting. Of course, this could be an interesting week coming up as well as weather, but that's on the schedule right now between 9 and 3 in the afternoon. One option for you if you do get caught in some of those backups, think about using 640, especially if you're trying to get to West Knoxville. That could be your best bet. You can even jump on 275 or hop off on Broadway, just depending on where you're trying to get to. But if they are able to get out and do some of that work next week on 40 at Rutledge Pike, you will see some delays in both areas. All right, so that's a few of the things that are coming up next week. Not a lot going on as far as new projects, but a few that could definitely cause you some issues. We'll zoom back in here for a moment, take a look at some of the TDOT cameras happening right now before we let you go. Live look for you, TDOT north of town. This is I-75 north of 640. So not far from Merchant, starting to see a little bit of a slowdown southbound 75, especially the exit ramp heading over to 640 westbound. Let's see if this is causing any further issues for you here. We'll back it up all the way to Merchant, bringing the camera there. And yes, that right-hand lane, that's traffic trying to jump off onto 640, whether they're trying to go eastbound or westbound. Through traffic's going to be fine. So if you're coming into town here soon on 75 South, you're going to be fine. But if you are coming into Knoxville and need to hit on 640, just know you're going to see some pretty significant backups there trying to get to that off-ramp, that's for sure. Check back in on the accident we saw in Athens on I-40. Let's see if the alert is still there. So we'll take you down to McMinn County. Keep going. There it is. Yeah, they still have this one up. And again, it's 75 South, McMinn County, mile marker 48. It was reported a little after the lunch hour, but obviously still causing some issues with the one with the left lane and the left shoulder still blocked at this time. So if you know somebody heading south toward Chattanooga on 75, you may want to give them a quick shout. Tell them to either get in the right-hand lane, or if they could get over to Highway 11, because 11 just runs parallel to 75. This could save them some time, that is for sure. So give them a heads up, and that will help them out as far as their travels there, trying to get to, say, the Chattanooga area. And then we're still seeing those delays. We'll check one more time here on the cameras. I-40 eastbound, we had that incident earlier. Looks like the backup not as bad. Traffic starting to move. Let's get ahead of it here and see if everything's been cleared up. No, still have one vehicle, one law enforcement vehicle here along with the truck with its flashers on. So not as many as we saw before, but we're still seeing that backup. So until everything here is cleared up, still going to be slow going there, 40 eastbound, heading out, say, towards Strawberry Plains. So just something to keep in mind. It is over on the shoulder. No lanes are closed, but again, it is causing some backups for you. All right, that's how everything is shaping up right now on the roads. That's just a few of the projects looking ahead to next week. Just keep in mind that Market Street closure if you're going to be heading downtown for that demolition that'll be happening there with the old parking garage right there on Market between Cumberland and Church. As always, be safe out on the roadways, and we look forward to doing this all over again next week. Don't forget, you can always send us an email if you have a question about a certain road in your area. And then if you do see like a pothole or something that needs to be fixed, you can also call TDOT at 833-TDOT-FIX. That's 833-836 8349. All right, have yourself a great weekend, and we'll be safe out on the roads, and we'll see you again next week.